and welcome to another episode of Feline Opinionated, where we're going into episode 2 of Twisted Wonderland. I've thought a lot about what I want in the series and what I want to come from this. Mostly, I'd like to see some in-between characters, if you will. First off, I want to see a hero's school. I'm determined on that. I want, if there's a villain school, there is a hero school. That's just how that's got to work. You can't have one without the other, right? Next, I'd like to see, if we're not going to get that, I'd like to see another villain school, but it's the girl villains, the female villains. I think that would be awesome. And again, if we do 4 schools, if they're going to be segregated by gender, then you've got to have your male evil, female evil, male hero, female hero. It just seems to be the way to go. So that way I think we could bring some more diversity to the characters, some more going on there, and see what's going on with that. But what I mean when I say that I want some more diverse characters is if you ask me, I'd say the Enchantress from Beauty and the Beast is not a hero. Neither is she a villain. She is doing an act of good with her magic, turning the prince into a beast. I mean, he was 10, bit harsh, but turning the prince into a beast is a way of getting him to be a good ruler later on and to be a good person for throughout the future. But she didn't have to go and turn all the servants into furniture too. I mean, that's a villain move right there. So, morally grey character? Anyway, I am dressed full in my sort of Queen of Hearts regalia. We've got the little heart pendants, some nice coffin earrings for the ceremony. We've got our Feeling Wicked mug with our villains on there, so we're standing. And anyway, yeah, let's get into it, I guess.
It's not enough that you intrude, but you would dare insult me as well! That is tantamount to insulting the Queen of Hearts herself, you prodigious buffoon! I will not tolerate such an affront to the crown! To wit, your punishment will be swift and righteous, and your head will roll!
I've just noticed, Riddle at the end of his hair has a little bit of white. Is his hair dyed? Is he painting the roses red, to be specific? It's I would love that if that's the case, if he's got white hair and he's dyed it red. That would be really neat to me, because it would imply that he's from the wrong part of the kingdom. Oh, I want that to be true.
The dark mirror is addressing us on its own.
Explain what you mean.
The young man speaks true. No magic is found in his form or his hue.
Damn, the magic mirror got a glow up with this whole masquerade. Look, this is amazing. He looks spectacular.
O great and powerful dark mirror, I beseech thee, please guide this young man back to where he belongs.
No such place exists.
Huh?
That was so dramatic for no reason, just magic mirror, please send this boy back home. Nah. Fucking nah. I got other shit to do, sorry. Oh, I didn't notice that shot the last time I watched the intro, and it's the statues of all the founding houses. That is so beautiful. Oh my god, let me take a real look at it there. I love how we got the shot of the founding, houses, and instead there's, some villains they just obviously can't use. And I'm obviously talking about Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Oh yeah, a Catholic sex offender. Great, that's the one we want. Even the villains are yeah, maybe not that guy. You can't use Cruella either, because her entire thing is to kill puppies, and they never use her for, anything where it comes to this sort of vibe. I wish they used the Horned King more. I love the Horned King. The Black Cauldron is just a spectacular set of books. It's a fantastic film. I always miss him that they never use him. And I was but please, he could have been an excellent house. He's I'd argue he is on par with Maleficent, because he's just in it for the love of the game. All right, he's not going to stop just to be nice or just because the world is dead. That's his goal. Great, we should have him back. I kind of brought this up in the last video where I said that technological like advancements have no place in this world, and I'm going to add a caveat to that, which is that based on like this opening character, like this opening scene, these two characters, I think that I will forgive it if it's done in a sort of Tron-esque way, like master computer and the CPU. I think that would be a really interesting way to look at it rather than just going, oh, this guy has a floating iPad. But I saw these two characters in the opening and I was like, maybe it's possible if we look at it from a Tron perspective. I'll give it some lenience there, but I still don't really like it. Okay, seeing the cat in the intro again, like going up our main character's shoulder, whose name I've not learned. I'm so sorry. I think that's where this is going to get interesting. So we have a main character who can't use magic. This cat who, like Grimm, who wants to be able to go to the school and use magic. So they could create like one whole person, like one whole student within the school. And I think that could be like a really interesting perspective if we go down that path. I'm really trying to predict this. I'm very bad at predicting. I never see anything coming. You should see me when I went to see Frozen in the cinema. It was like a room full of children and I couldn't stop myself. It was like a real accident. I didn't mean to ruin these kids' lives, I swear to God. But like they do the whole bit where he's like ready to kiss Anna. He's like, oh Anna, I don't want to love you. And like I whispered it because I was like in shock and I went, oh you bastard. And like 3 parents like turned around and I was like in the way back where the kids went and I was like, I'm so sorry. I just like looked away and was like, oh, I hope none of these kids heard that. That was an accident. It wasn't great. My friends took me to see Coco when that came out as well, and it happened again with Dela Cruz, and like they turned to me like having both seen this coming, and then there was just me in the audience like, no, Dela Cruz, they thought he loved his grandson. And they were looking at me like, oh my god, she's an idiot. She's a fucking moron. She's got nothing going on in that little empty head of hers. They're right, but it still hurts. I never get it right.
Japan. The country of Japan. Never have I heard of a land with such a name as this.
What?
I certainly hope this is not some manner of falsehood or perhaps a prank.
Why would I lie about something like this? If Japan doesn't exist... Fine then. Forget it. I'll figure out how to get home on my own.
He gave up way too soon, you know? What country do you hail from? Japan? Japan? Sounds made up, bro. And I'm like, name the planet. Say it's from Earth. Say it's from Gaia. Maybe they understand it's like root name. Like, don't just go, oh, you've never heard of my country specifically? Oh, fuck it, you're right. I'll find out a way home on my own. Maybe, like, ask the wizards for a bit more help before you go, you know what, clearly you're not going to be able to get me there. It has occurred to me that in episode 1, they said that he was brought through space and time, so it's possible that Earth or Japan does not exist within this realm at all. It could have also transported him across dimensions, because based on this being a villain school, I'd believe that. So yeah, like it's a very interesting concept of maybe home doesn't exist anymore because it's either before Earth was formed or after. If you want to say that fairy tales inspired the creation of Earth. I mean, I might be going way too deep into this. The writers probably just didn't put in that much effort and went, nah, it's just another dimension or they can't get him home. But that's what I'm thinking. You know, maybe like name some other countries as well, like France. France? We know France. That Enchantress bitch is from there. Oh, does she go to the villain school? No, but she doesn't go to the hero school either, so, you know, she's a bit of a mix. But we know France. Well, can you get me to France? I can get a flight to Japan. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Maybe try a bit more. Don't just give in.
What is going on? Not one of them has heard of Japan? Darn it. Where's the exit? Come on. Now we're talking.
God, in like every scene, the music is really putting the effort up there with like the background sounds. Like it sounds like a video game that you're about to walk into and it's going to lead to the next cutscene. And I just think it's like really pretty to listen to. Yeah, I keep thinking of Kingdom Hearts. It's like Everything about this is going to take me to Kingdom Hearts.
I do trust you know your way home, yes?
No, not from here.
What do you mean, know your way home? I mean, come on, aren't you, the college, aren't you supposed to provide rooms? I thought this was going to be dormitories. Like, don't ask him if he's, like, from here. You know he isn't. And then not provide him some kind of room.
No service. Oh, crap. Am I really trapped in another world? Guess I'm not making it to the tournament tomorrow. And just as we finally qualified for one. I'm so sorry, guys.
I guess I'm not making it to the tournament tomorrow. Are you kidding me? Why are you thinking about that? You've been brought to another world. You've been attacked by a fire-breathing demon cat. You know, you almost lost your head to a guy who wanted to execute you. You've got a messed up arm. You don't know how to get home. There's no portal, but you're like, I guess I'm gonna miss that fucking tournament. Oh, we were gonna kick those guys' asses. This sucks.
There is a vacant building on campus that was once used as a dormitory. I shall allow you to stay there for the time being, if you so wish.
Is that okay?
It would pain me terribly to leave you out in the cold. Goodness, what an immensely kind man I have shown myself to be. Truly a model educator. Yes, indeed.
They're gonna have to up their game because I'm just gonna fall in love with Crowley over here. Okay, there's nothing funnier than a guy who's just tooting his own horn all the time. Here, I lent you some books. How kind I am for lending you these books. I'm so fantastic. Yeah, it's like when I go to the vets, genuinely, I take my cats and they're always like, oh, what perfect condition these cats are in. Okay, and like, they're always tooting their horn about it. And I'm like, yes, I am a good cat owner. That is me. I am Sophie. I do take care of my pets. And they're like, yeah, some people come in and they're not great. And I'm like, oh, this is me. I am the best person that you have in this vet surgery. And I get really weird about it, okay? I'm sorry, Hades is in a nice weight condition. It doesn't make me the world's best cat owner. But in my brain, I'm like, ooh, do brag more about me. I do love this. It's not a great colour on me, but it is who I am. I'm so sorry.
All right, here we are, dear boy.
Well, it certainly has character.
Yes, quite the structure. It is in need of a few repairs, but it will provide you shelter enough from the elements.
I don't know why he's sat here complaining about this house, alright? This house is fantastic. Have you seen the housing market today? You're getting this with, like, I counted at least 6 bedrooms there for free? For free. And you're gonna really sit here and complain that it's a bit ramshackle? Look, this is a beautiful building with multiple space, its own grounds for a lawn and garden. Like, you can't complain about this. No, this is a wonderful gift. Crowley is, like, up there doing his job and giving you this spectacular house. Show some gratitude.
Welcome to our humble abode.
Who's that?
A few mischievous ghosts have taken up residence here as well. Of course, you will pay them no mind, I trust.
Missed opportunity to say, oh, those are just the Grimm grinning ghosts. Missed opportunity. They had it right there, okay? Like, they could have just said as well, they could have just been like, oh, you know, be careful they don't hitchhike with you to school or wherever you're going. Missed opportunity.
From here on, you will be expected to manage your own food and clothing, but with what money? I have an idea. I shall have you maintain the school grounds and undertake other such odd jobs.
Sure, okay.
Good. And in order to further support your endeavor to return home, I will even permit you access to the library. Use it at your leisure. What a paragon of kindness I am.
Crowley is right. He is a paragon of kindness. He's given him a house. He's given him a job. He's given him some cool-ass roommates. And now he's like, yeah, and use the school's library and whatever you need. It's resources. Awesome. You know, we can't figure out how to get yourself home, but you can try. He is so generous and so lovely and so kind. And I'm going to buff this guy up. He's going to be the #1 character by the end of the show. Like, I'm going to, see him just doing the littlest thing. It's going to be like, oh, yeah, he's wiping his nose or something. And he's clean, too! Whatever he does, it's up there.
They're considered the greatest beings who have ever lived, for one reason or another.
That one there? She was said to have been the fairest queen in all the land. She used the magic mirror every day to confirm that she was still the most beautiful. And if her eminence was under threat, she'd do whatever it took to eliminate the competition and maintain her rightful place at the top.
This one is the Thorn Fairy, whose castle tops the peak of a mystical mountain.
This is like my favorite thing that they do in the show, where they change it, like, and they switch to the original Disney animations. It's so beautiful, it's so wonderful, it's such a great homage to the original films. Like, you don't have to redraw the scenes in the styles that like this anime is using. Instead, you just show a clip from the old films, and yeah, immediately my heart goes out to it. It just wrenches on my nostalgia. Like, I love it.
The name's Ace, and I'm a first year as of today. Pleasure to make my acquaintance, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Oh, and you're that guy from the thing yesterday, aren't you? The one the Dark Mirror brought over who can't even use magic? I thought I was gonna bust a gut for real.
Dude, shut up! Don't be so rude to someone you don't even know.
Why?
I'm Deuce Spade, by the way. And you?
My name's Yukin Enma. What's up?
What?
Kind of a weird sounding name, don't you think?
Is it really that hard to pronounce in this world? You can shorten it if you need to.
So like, hey, you!
Are they really struggling with the name Yukin Enma? Like, okay, it's not that hard. You is fine, I guess, if he's allowing you to have a nickname. Oh, great, but Yukin is not that hard. The universal answer to all pests. Hit it with a broom. We just get out of here. Go!
Then tell me why you want to get into this school so badly.
Great question.
Well, as a matter of fact, it's real simple. 'Cause I'm a genius, duh. I'm destined to become a great magician.
Oh, let him become a great magician. Look at his little outfit with his little cape and his little hat. Let this happen, please. I want it.
I've been waiting my entire life for the black carriage to come pick me up and bring me here, to this school. And for what? Nothing. That stupid mirror obviously has no eye for actual talent.
Don't. Just let him go to school. He deserves it. Just let him go, okay?
Well, good for you. You should never give up on your dream.
You mean that?
That's great and all, but it's also, like, straight up impossible. Huh? Only those specifically chosen get to enroll in this academy. Hate to have to tell ya, but I just don't think Kitty made the cut. Well, now that you know, guess you should be on your way.
I want Grimm to melt off Ace's face so badly for that. Like, he was such a dick. He was so horrible. Like, taking someone's feelings, you absolute asshole. I thought you were going to be delightful. Instead, you were just straight up mean. I did say I wanted villains to be villains here, but hey, that cat has feelings, okay? The cat has feelings. Let him be. Like, when we got, like, you over here, like, follow your dreams, and then Ace is sat there like, oh, fucking don't. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Ah.
Would you stop? Give it a rest!
You know, for a duel that's really only 2 spells, wind versus fire, that looked awesome. When we get, like, better spells, this is going to be a really great, like, fighting anime, I hope. I want to see some amazing fight scenes, and this is already giving me some really good confidence that that's going to happen. Oh, hello, Athena.
Oy, that ain't good. It wasn't me!
Hey, get back here, you stupid cat!
Best way to get out of trouble, just dip. Just run. Just fucking run. Blame it on someone else. Let them take the fall. It's the only way.
Oh. This is simply unacceptable! Your reckless disregard for decorum has reduced the likeness of one of the great seven to mere cinders! This blasphemy against an eminent figure will not go overlooked by the administration! As of this moment, you three are expelled!
I'm begging you! I'll do anything, sir. Please, just forgive me!
Very well. I shall grant you a chance to redeem yourselves.
Crowley is so forgiving, so wonderful, so thoughtful. He offers second chances so freely. Ah, Crowley, the best head mage that this school could ask for.
It's creeping me out a little that it's so quiet.
Let's just grab this rock and roll on out of here.
When they mentioned the mines, I was hoping that it was the dwarfs' mines, and already we have proof of that when the cottage is there. They're just giving me all I want. They're really giving me all I want and more. That was the end of episode 2. I am really looking forward to episode 3 on the grounds that not only is it Twisted Wonderland and I'm already very invested, but they had that bit at the end where it was showing a possible monster in the mine or whatever is there. I mean, it's got to be a punishment for a reason, so I get that. But I already said I wanted to see them use their powers more in fights. And I like that Yu is basically going to be a melee attacker because he has no magic, and we already know that he does, was it Kendo? Right. So I really am very excited to see what fights this show brings, considering, like, with the bare minimum spells of wind versus fire, it already gave me, like, so much. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see what they do with that. And plus we're going to get Riddle coming into the middle of that episode to punish them, and it's going to end up with him probably not doing that, because I feel like he can be reasoned with once he's calmed down. And, like, hopefully he'll realise that that is the punishment anyway, that whatever they're going to run into is the punishment. So, but I am really intrigued to sort of see his personality, that he immediately got told about this, and like the Queen of Hearts, he was like, no, they have to be punished. That's how this has to go. Like, it's not enough. Like, the punishment doesn't fit the crime, so it's immediately like, if someone else is punishing them, it doesn't matter. I have to be the one that's doing that. I think that's like a really awesome character trait for him to have. So anyway, this was episode 2 of Twisted Wonderland. I'm going to edit this together and see about maybe putting episode 3 with this, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, I will see you guys next time, and have a perfect night. Alright, bye!